One thing that I forgot to mention is that this Media Day press conference is being streamed live. That's one of the other things that Eric Montgomery, our Sports Information Director, has got going with the help of all of our SIDs, but particularly Josh Pound at Benedictine. And I think we're streaming it live through Benedictine's network at their with the graciousness of their generosity to make that available to the public. I would encourage all of you to have your fan base, your parents, anyone else get involved in this live web streaming that we're doing now in the conference. Many of our games will be live streamed, and the Board of Governors and I are looking at, along with our presidents, I've talked to the presidents about this, developing some kind of a year-long conference-wide web streaming going forward. There are several other conferences that do that. The KCAC next door to us in Kansas does that as a conference, and there are other conferences, the GPAC up north in Nebraska and Iowa and so on. So we're going to plan to do some research and maybe next year get something done as far as a conference. Those of you that already do that live streaming in your schools know what a benefit that is to your fan base and to the marketing of our conference and your particular programs. So I would encourage all of you to get more involved in live web streaming, web live streaming, whatever they call it, in this coming season. I'd like to now introduce to you the new coach, the one new coach that we have on the men's side. As one of the women's coaches mentioned, we had all returning coaches. I think I said this at the football media day. We are getting more and more in the mode of more of our coaches returning year in and year out, and that's a good sign for the strength of our conference overall as basketball programs. We have only one new coach this year, and I'll introduce him first. And that's Sean Dooley, who is the new head men's basketball coach at Baker University. Comes to Baker from the American Midwest Conference and Columbia College, where he has been serving as an assistant to Bob Burchard there at Columbia for a number of years. Also is not new to the Heart of America Conference because he was an assistant coach under Larry Holly when they were in the Heart of America just a few years back before he went to Columbia. So welcome to Sean as our only new coach in the conference this year at Baker University. The men's basketball coaches will be speaking to you in this order. Jack Schrader, Culver Stockton, his second year there at Culver. Troy Caton, who has been in the conference a number of years and as an assistant at Central Methodist, then became a head coach in the conference when Peru State was admitted as a member just 2 years ago. At Missouri Valley, Chad Lance, a longtime veteran in the Heart of America Conference. Jeff Hamilton at Graceland, relatively new, 3 years I guess or so at Graceland, and has brought that program forward. Rodney Perry, relatively new coach. Rodney, is this your third year? Yes, sir. I think Rodney has put Avila on the map as well, as have all of these coaches over the last 2 or 3 years that have come in, have been very, very competitive, and I think will continue to be. Then Ryan Moody, head coach at Benedictine. Then Sean Dooley, head coach at Baker. And Steve Jenkins at Evangel. I think maybe the senior in number of years, not in age necessarily, I wouldn't say. Started when he was 8. Has been at Evangel all of my time being associated with the conference even as a referee as early as 1980. And then Rocky Lamar was picked by the coaches. His Pioneers were picked to finish at the top of the conference. So we'll have these people speak to you in that order, and we'll ask Coach Rader to come up.
Jeff Hamilton, Graceland University. Rich already mentioned a couple of folks. Also like to announce Jeff Faulkner, our athletic director, is here. Welcome him. He's done a great job in the past couple of years. Really helped our athletic program go to a higher level. Also like to introduce our new assistant coach, Matt Sherman. Yes, he's from the same bloodline as Jeff, but he's the best shooter in our program and has done a great job so far in the first few months here. I'm really excited what he has to bring with his experience in the hat. Had one of the best seasons Graceland's had in 15 plus years, 20 wins last year, finished 4th. Probably exceeded everyone's expectation that's sitting here. Probably exceeded mine, but we had one of those groups that was tough, hard-nosed, had a lot of character, and knew they could have a great year. I feel we obviously lost 2 all-conference players, conference runner-up player of the year, in Brad Burgess, Chris Henderson, third team all-conference point guard for us, and 2 really key off-the-bench players for us. So hard to replace that, but we return a little bit more than I think we probably give credit to all-conference players, and Alex Roth, post player for us, versatile, as well as Jamal Lawson, who would just be a junior for us, can play the 3-4, also a versatile type player, and a part-time starter in Trey Patton, a kid that I just absolutely love. I don't know if he's good enough, but he's going to get an opportunity this year to lead this team. And him, along with Alex Roth, a great character, and probably the best senior leadership class that I've ever had. So I'm hoping that'll continue and carry us to new heights again this year. Don't really have an expectation. We're brought in 6 new players, 2 transfers, 4 freshmen. All of them have the opportunity to see the floor this year. Really excited about our young guys. We're mature mixed with some youth. So it's kind of a new territory for me, having 4 freshmen that are probably all going to see 8 to 10 minutes. It's kind of a new ground. So I'm not really sure what that's going to yield for us, but I'm excited about it. I think our future's bright. I think we're heading in the right direction. Like I said, we have a group of guys that work extremely hard, and it makes practice extremely fun every day. And I'm looking for, again, another competitive year in the HAC. As always, it's a strong group. So thank you.